seems a little early to be harvesting anything in the gardens yet. But I feel like the seasons are, there's a kitty cat over there. I feel like the seasons are about 2 weeks ahead of themselves here in West Virginia. So I'm going to make the most of it and get ready and do a little harvesting. I planted this rhubarb, oh, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago now. And they come every year and land at the pond down in front of the cottage. Anyhow, I planted this this rhubarb about 3 years ago now, and my last rhubarb patch did not do well at all. So I'm really excited to have good rhubarb this year. Okay, let's go over and get some others. You can always count on wild violets first thing in the spring. And I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with the rhubarb, but I'm going to make a simple syrup out of the wild violet flowers. They teach me patience, honestly. It's one of those things I love, that little bit of simple syrup we get first thing in the spring. But picking them is so time consuming. The sun's just starting to come up here. It's kind of my favorite time to be out in the garden. You know, it's funny, if the lumberjack was home and he was here, it would be such a loud commotion out here, you wouldn't even be able to talk to each other. The animals seem to know when he's outside, and they know he's, they can push him around a little bit more than they can me. So that's done. I had just a very small harvest yesterday, just some rhubarb and some wild violet leaves, but I wanted to just share with you what I was able to do with what we were able to get yesterday. We have, I take the wild violet leaves and I make a simple syrup out of it, and I have to strain the leaves off of this yet. You can't really get a good idea for the color, but it's a really beautiful kind of dark violet color. And over the next, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, I'll continue to make more of a simple syrup out of the violet leaves. And that jar will be full. And when it's about the time that jar gets full, it's time to start harvesting some strawberries. So we'll have strawberry shortcake and we'll drizzle this over the top. And it's just a really nice little extra something from spring. It just makes going into summer that much more pleasant. So that's a simple syrup that we made from the violet leaves. And then this yumminess right here. No, you can't get a good picture of this at all. This is rhubarb chutney. It is so packed full of flavor. And it will sit in the refrigerator for about another 2 weeks before we use it. It'll have time for the flavors to all meld in together. It's a sweet and savory, and it's just absolutely delicious. So, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to use it and share with you what we're going to do with it. But, you know, those are just some little small ways that we're able to harvest something here right off the bat in the spring, and before things get to be really crazy and you have so much food and so much harvest and so much preserving that you're just done with it all. And I get there every year. So I like to enjoy it slow and steady in the beginning, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and I'll put the recipe that I use for both of these down below if anyone's interested. Give it a try. Rhubarb chutney is probably one of my favorite spring treats. So that's it. I'll see you guys later.